What's going on, prospectors? This is Big Daddy. Ashing on myself. Welcome to the shed. Hope everybody's having a wonderful evening. Hope y'all had a wonderful week at that as well. Shit. Why just limit our wondrous wonder to one single day? Let's fucking A. So I hope everybody's doing well. I know I'm doing alright. Had a solid week. Went by really fast, as the weeks usually tend to do these days. You know, as you get older, the weekend gets here a lot faster. And then you realize the week's going by faster. And the months are going by faster. And before you know it, it's like, fuck, it's already 2023? What? It's already March of 2023? How the hell did it all get away from me? But, you know, sometimes you just gotta chill, take a breath, assess, and appreciate. Just, you know, take a look at what's going on around you and just take it all in. I'm learning that I don't necessarily have... Dude, gray hairs. You're talking about gray hair. I don't know if you can see it. Or was it on this side? There's one in there. I got one this week, man. I think two, actually. I think there's one on each side. It's the same follicle on each side, you know. I'm stressing. Because you can pull one, right? That's not a problem. But once they start filling in, then you don't want to be pulling them because then you don't have any hair. So, one of these days, I'm just going to accept that I'm an adult now. Maybe I'll start acting like it. Here, let's see my shit. One of these days, anyways. See, and I'm 46. And, I dyed my hair once when I was like 16. I tried to dye it blue. This hair doesn't turn blue very easily. And that's it. That was the only time I ever did anything with my hair. Otherwise, this is all natural. Give me a minute. I'm half blacking out right now, so I'm back. All right. Whew. That was a crazy ride. I don't know. You got to smoke to understand what happened right there. But it was like it all just hit my brain at once, and I'm just like, boom. What's up? I'm back. Yeah. Woo. Fun times. But, yeah, I know. Once they start filling in, it's a done deal. Now, if I let my beard and shit grow in, there's gray hairs all over it. I show my age then. That's why I keep shaving it. Oh yeah, head rush for sure. Yeah, I was just waiting for the Google search to catch up. It's doing too many windows open, you know? Happens sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta do a little reboot, you know? Get that blue screen. Like, oh, hold on. We're collecting information. Give us a second. Yeah, man, I'm 46. But the thing is I'm hell of a immature. So I don't seem like I'm 46. Most people think I'm like in my 30s or something. It's been a while. But I'm an old man now. I got responsibilities, jury duty and shit. It's rough, man. It's rough being an adult. You gotta set an example, right? Like, I never signed up to set examples for other people, man. I'm good, dude. Like, if the next generation wants to know how to roll a proper spliff, then I can help them. But don't ask me for my adult opinion. I don't got one. Most of the time. I don't know. Most of you have never actually met me and don't know me outside of me and Big Daddy, but I'm usually fairly easygoing. But when I'm focused on something and I'm sure that I know what I'm fucking talking about, ooh, I can be pushy. I could be a bit of a prick sometimes. And man, oh, there goes my screwdriver. Damn it, that's the new one too. But get me behind the wheel, I'm a dick. Mm-mm. Better be driving right if you're around me. Shit. But anyways, enough of my chest thumping. What's going on, everybody? Again, I hope the week's treated you all well. Happy March. It's March 3rd, 4th, fucking, what day is it? It's the 3rd, Friday the 3rd. We're here. It's almost spring. I went out to the river last week. I did do a little videoing, but it was pointless because... So I get out there. I'm like, all right. My goal was just to bring home some pay dirt. That was it. That was the only thing I was there for. I'm going to bring home some pay dirt, so I got stuff to make my own pay dirt out of, and yada, 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 yada. And so I go, I start trying to dig. I even took a full-size shovel. If you've met me, rather, if you've prospected with me, you'll know I never bring a shovel. I don't bring a full-size shovel because I'm usually right down in the hole. I'm just like, give me that shit. But this time I brought my full-length shovel and I went to go dig that bastard and didn't happen. Could not. Everything it was a block of ice. Got maybe 2 millimeters into the ground and just hit permafrost. Well, not permafrost. It'll melt. It's probably melted right now. Shit. But last Saturday, no siree. Was not getting none. I had to go up a little bit off of the bank, off of the gravel bar, I guess. What's going on, Mike? What up? So I was a little bit off the gravel bar, kind of up the. So there's where I was at. There's the gravel bar, and then there's a bit of a shelf. And then it goes up again to the road. Well, I was digging up on the shelf. Thank you, Donna. You're awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that greatly. Thank you. So I wound up having to dig out of the shelf because that was the only place I could get the shovel to go any reasonable amount into the ground. So unfortunately, what I brought home was a little bit sandier than I usually would prefer. Still, of course, classified up. I don't bring home any big rocks. That's a waste of space. I got to carry that shit out, and I don't want to carry big rocks out. Because when I go to make the pay dirt, I'm just going to throw them out anyways, because I can't bring myself to put big-ass chunkies like that in the pay dirt bags. It's like, fuck. Because then you got to throw it out. Wonder if anybody's keeping track of how many times I've lit this joint. Because I'm not. But anyways, thank you, Donna. You're awesome. I greatly appreciate you. I appreciate all of you guys. Every one of you. Glad to have you here. Again, it's March, so as we generally do, we say thank you to our patrons. 4.2 times. Thank you. Thank you. Keep track. Keep track. Big Texas. Hell yeah. Thank you, sir. Much appreciate. Patrons. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. I can't say enough how much you guys mean to me. Without your support, I would definitely, we may still be doing the thing, but it would definitely not be what it is here today, because you guys, shit, I wouldn't have been able to get the shed if I didn't know I had people, supporting me monthly. because this is a bill. This shed is a bill. So knowing that I have your support really means a lot, because it lets me have some stability. Lets me know that month to month I can keep doing the thing. Hell yeah. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate you, man. You're awesome. Big Texas. You're awesome as well. Man, you guys are just throwing cash at me tonight. I love it. I love it. I'm not going to tell anybody to stop. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep tossing them change at me. I'll dance for you. I wanted to jingle the jar, but maybe I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I think that's the case. So I'm just going to stop clicking thing. Because what I'll wind up doing is hitting the damn end stream button. Then I'll lose you all. Then you'll have to try to track me down again. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you, Mike. Fucking Captain Craig. God damn it, guys. Fucking right on. You guys rock. Fuck yeah. But, again, thank you. And so I like to name off, throw out there, throw you all under the bus. Let everybody know who does it. That's going to be the wheel tonight. I'll admit I did a shitty job preparing this evening, to the point that I don't have the March patrons screen made. So we're gonna go off of February because there's only one change. We lost a patron, unfortunately. Monty has left us, but everybody else is still here with me. So let's go down that list. So Doug Odette, Kevin S., Thomas Leha, you are my D-Bag fam at the $50 level. That means you are going to get sent out from me a bag of pay dirt, and I'm actually making those bags right now. And so I'm prepping those up. My high five homies, Scott Barnes, Leslie Spencer, somewhere in Ohio, Chris W., Michael Cruz, Rich Pedersen, Donna Corin, Captain Craig, Vendetta Prospecting, Sean McClellan, B. Greeny, Richard Zilch, Heidi and Conan, Wheezing Geezer TV, and Nick Matson. I want to thank you guys as my patrons. Again, without you guys, I'd be lost. I would not know what to do with myself. And, yeah, you guys are rad. I appreciate you greatly. So, that being said, I hope everybody's doing good. Hope you're all comfy. If you haven't already noticed, there's a link up at the top over here on the side. Make sure to click that and leave a comment on the page that takes you to, because that's how we're going to give away our sloppy seconds tonight. And if you don't click the thing and do the thing and like the button and be subscribed, you ain't winning shit. So make sure you do all that stuff. Don't be one of those fly-by-night fans who's just like, I'm here for the prizes, man. All right, peace out. And then I never see you again. You don't call me. You don't update your status on Facebook. And I feel abandoned, and it breaks my heart. It makes me sad. So make sure you like that video and all that other shit. Thank you. Yeah, check out my other videos. If you haven't, which looking at the names, I'm sure you all have. But if you haven't, go watch my old videos. I have like 200-300 videos behind me now. Pay Dirt reviews, Gold Camp, went to Roaring Camp. I got 2 of those videos out there. One of them I just released a couple weeks ago. And of course, my Pay Dirt reviews. We don't just sit here and shoot the shit. I review Pay Dirt too, and gear and stuff. So if you haven't gone through my old videos, go ahead and check those out. But like I say, I'm pretty sure most of you guys have probably already done that. But do it again. Watch it 2-3 times. Not just the intros either. Watch the whole thing. Click the playlist and go away for the weekend. Just let it roll, man. Set it as your backgrounds and just let it roll. Me shaking out dirt, swearing, smoking weed. It's a good family time, really. Just, if your family's all adults and whatnot. How's Melissa? Who's Melissa? She's doing well. She's doing well. She was kind enough to say hello um, to us. Speaking of adults. So, the funny part of that is I had to crop that video. I had to move it down a little bit because it was a little bit more revealing than I think she had intended for it to be, or maybe she intended it to be exactly as it was. But there was a little bit too much to be seen in the original video. So I had to move it down a little bit. Let's just say very thin fabric. Very thin fabric, and the video was quite high quality. But yeah, no, that was a cool little something I did on there. So I meant originally, here's the stupid thing about it. I meant originally for that intro to be on the alpha pay dirt, and the original lines was, "Ooh, I love me an alpha male, blah blah blah, do it in the backyard, ow," or something. I forget what the wording was, but that was the general gist of it. And so that's why I went with the hot chick, scantily clad, because that was the idea. But that didn't pan out. Their shipment was super late, and and the girls never got back to me. And then it said, "Hey, she really wants to do your video. Do you want to try rebooking?" And I was like, fuck it, why not? And there you go. That's my story. That's the story I got for you. I'm glad you guys appreciated it. I got a couple thumbs downs on that video, so I'm sure maybe some people were a little bit offended. You know, maybe they don't like super hot chicks making innuendos about digging gold. I don't know. It was all in good fun. If I offended somebody, sorry. I'll get over it. You'll get over it. And we'll move on. Just fast forward that part of the video. Sorry. I'm sorry! Fuck it. It was fun. I had a good time. I'm sure you guys did too. But yeah, that was a good video. I like that one. And the bug for the thumb picture, dude, that thing's fucking like that big, man. That's scary. But yeah, it was some good dirt. I liked that dirt. That was fun to go through. Woo, to the snow. Yeah, you guys got snow down there. Y'all probably never even seen that shit. Like, it snows out in Arizona all the time, doesn't it? I thought it gets pretty cold there. Only 5 likes. God damn. Hit that button, people. 22 y'all here. We're missing 20, 19, 17. Fuck. Do the math yourself. But hit like while you're doing it. Yeah, for sure. Like in Northern California, Central Valley got snow. Roaring Camp got snow. If you follow them on Facebook, they got a lot of snow. It was like a winter wonderland there. So, yeah, snow got in a lot of places where it normally you wouldn't ever see it. Like my hometown, Tracy. I'm 3 times in my life that I know of that it snowed there, and it never snowed ever enough to actually stick on the ground. It would hit the ground and melt. You know, you'd never make a snowman. But damn, they got some serious snow down there a couple weeks ago. I don't like how I lost the classification video. That pissed me off. I don't even know what happened. Like, my camera's been doing weird stuff, and it's probably due to be replaced. But I don't think it should be. The only thing that camera ever gets used for is for the video. So it only gets maybe 2-3 hours of use every month or every week. I got other cameras for the live, so I don't think it should be failing me or anything. But But every now and then, like the way I power it, I've done away with the battery. 'Cause I got tired of my batteries. They're old. They're a few years old now, and so they die really quick. Um. Oh hey MJ, good to see you. Sorry to hear about your family stuff. Hope all is going well, and we send our love to you. But what was I talking about? I fucking got myself sidetracked now. But yeah. So I lost the video. The battery, the power pulls out from it, and then it just shuts off. And it doesn't save the video. It just says, whatever then. So sometimes I lose video, and it sucks. And I don't catch it until it's way too late to do anything about it. But it's never intentional. That's for damn sure. Light it up. I just fucking got through that joint, man. It took me like half hour. We'll wait till I start running some dirt, and then I'll light another one up. But man, did you guys hear about that mine in Mongolia? There was somebody who posted a short on it on their Instagram or something, but there's like an operating mine full of people, full of machines, trucks, everything. The mine probably went down a good half mile. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but it was a deep mine. And the fucking wall collapsed and just landslided over all of those people. It was horrible. It was fucking horrible. But yeah, some rough stuff, man. Mr. Lynn, John McClellan, thank you so much. I appreciate you. But yeah, it was like some tragic video to watch. Like if you just look at it, everything looks so small that you don't even really think about it, right? You're just like, oh, okay, a bunch of little trucks and shit, and you just see the side of the thing. It's a huge freaking pit. You know how they fucking mine over there. They dig big and hard. And the little trucks and everything look like bugs in the video because it was so far off. And that should just explain the scale of it all, right? Maybe I can find that video. Hold on. I need a Jamie. I need somebody to look up shit for me. Put it in theater mode. Mute that shit. I don't do. No, I'm not. What are you doing? Goddamn. Try to get it in large mode. There it is. Theater mode. Alright. Make sure you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. Alright, so. That is a big, deep mine. Dozens of people missing. But like even these trucks here, those are huge machines. And look how tiny they look compared to how big that pit was. It's pretty wild. Hop back over to this screen. Yeah, I mean, that's one of the dangers when you're mining like that is You know, the earth can shift. You have no control over it, and anything you've done to try to hold the mountain up, it's probably not going to work. On a large scale, the earth is a lot heavier than anything you can do to try to stop it. Man. Yeah, that was like a whole mountain just said, peace. Because again, those are some of the biggest trucks they make. And they look so tiny in that little, that video. That just goes to show the scale. And how much dirt wound up falling on these people. It's insane. But yeah, like I say, they know several are killed and dozens, not a dozen, dozens. I mean, everybody who was in that pit at that moment is under dirt. You know? Oh yeah, no, they clean that shit out for sure. Who knows? I mean, it's probably a little bit of everything, you know. Maybe it was bad shoring. You know, they too steep of an angle, and they just you know, whatever. We'll be out of here before anything happens, or they don't care. And maybe there was an earthquake, and that was, you know, whatever may be the case. Yeah, those trucks look tiny, like little toys. Like one of those games where you're looking down from God mode and everything's just like a little blip on the screen, like Frogger. No, it's still Happy Friday. This happened days ago. We're just catching up. No, they're ahead of us, so. But, you know, prayers out to them and their families. You know, best well wishes. Good intentions, thoughts and prayers, Care Bear stares, and all that other stuff, you know. I hope they can recover as many people as possible. As quickly as possible, because, you know, obviously something like that, it doesn't look good. Yeah, a few, hopefully, is probably their best bet. And like I say, it's been a few days, and that's a lot of material to have to move, you know. And so much shifting happened, like, who knows where they're at? You know, you could probably just figure they're all kind of over at that edge, because that's probably where everything got pushed. But down at the bottom of the pit, who knows how the material's moving? Maybe it's just a big freaking, I don't know. Is it full of water now? That's not good. Well, maybe that is. Don't take this the wrong way, and I don't wish death upon anybody in any way, means, or form. But I mean, maybe that's a blessing in some ways. You know, if the whole thing filled in with water, those guys who are sitting there suffering crushed, I don't even want to say it. It's not really a good thing, but at least, you know, they're not suffering anymore. Yeah, in Chilean. But the thing with them is they were in mines, like a shaft. Like, this is an open pit mine, so there's not really a lot of exit ways that you're going to go. They're just stripping down the earth, processing all that material, and taking what they got. But yeah, the guys in Chile, they were in a deeper mine, so at least they had the earth around them, protecting them from the collapse. I mean, I guess it's kind of an imminent thing, a worry and shit, but, you know. Oh, maybe. Oh, well. Sorry for bringing everybody down. That's kind of a bummer. It was like the biggest thing in gold news that I saw this week, and it kind of like sat on my brain and like, god damn. Or in mining anyways. I don't know if they were mining gold or cobalt or what they were mining. But any kind of mining's kind of related to our hobby, you know, because it's mining. Sure. But I digress. But I want to run a little bit of dirt tonight. And I did a thing. If you're an Instagram follower of mine, fucking rock on. If you're not, you should be, because you're missing out on random shit that I post randomly every now and then. But if you did Insta my gram, you'll notice that I set a little something up. I did a thing, as I said, and I took my whole rig down. And that might have been a stupid thing to do, because tomorrow I'm doing my pay dirt review, and I don't think I want to use the thing that I put in its place for that. But it's here, it's there, it's over there in the tub, and I think we're going to use that tonight. And I got a Adventure Sluice with a header box when I was over at the Gold Show. And we're going to check that out tonight. I used it a little bit before. I never wound up cleaning it out. I just left everything in there. So there may be some gold and shit that's already in the sluice, but we're going to add our Sloppy Seconds dirt to it tonight. I got a cup of my pay dirt that I fished out of the river. There was a little bit of the Roaring Camp still stuck to the bucket on the bottom edge. You know, that bottom stuff. I scratched all that off, dumped that in here as well. And added a little gold to make sure there was some gold for us to find. And so we're going to go through that tonight. And so, yeah. Make sure you follow that link Captain Craig just posted and the one that's linked up atop. If you want to get in and get yourself a chance to win these Sloppy Seconds. And there you go. So let's do this. Let's hop over to the sluice cam. As you can see, we are toasting that water up. I was supposed to be running the water as well to keep it fluid, but I did that. But there we go. There's our Adventure Sluice all set up and nice. I got it at that 9-ish, 10-ish, somewhere in the middle-ish degrees. And so, yeah, we're going to do the thing. Now, let's grab our dirt. Head on over. Squirt a little bit of that frog piss in the water. If you don't know what frog piss is, it's what I'm calling surfactant. Frog piss. Why? I don't know. I just think it sounds funny. And there you go. Yeah, it's not terrible. So I find myself being a little bit critical of different tools and equipment and stuff, only because I've become so comfortable with my setup, and you know, I'm a little bit proud, and I like thinking my setup works pretty well. So it's hard to really take on new tool sets like this. Because I immediately see the downsides to it rather than the upsides. But if you want to set up a cheap rig that gets the job done, this is really, really a good home setup. If you wanted to step up something a little bit bigger than, say, my toolbox sluice, this is going to give you just about as much micro length, but so much, it's almost double the width. Here, let me show you. Boom, boom. So it is. It's about double the width of the little pocket sluice. But you get not only the micro, you get the Cape D, and then you get mini. Now myself, I don't think I need the mini, and I'm probably going to wind up cutting it right here. I'll leave one row of the mini mat on there, but I'm really only after the micro and the Cape D for like here. At the river, sure, but I don't run over 1/4 inch here, so the micro really doesn't do me any good. It's just more concentrates to have to deal with at the end. What's going on, Carson? Good to see you. Alright, now I'm running... Oh, shit. I'm going to electrocute myself. Let me unplug the heater so I don't kill myself while I'm running the dirt. I can turn it up a little bit, too. And the other thing, the micro mat and the mini mat, you want to run them at almost double the speed to clear this out as you would that. So I have a hard time even using the mini in this environment with such small dirt. What would be good for me is if this was maybe an inch longer and this stayed the same. And I think that would be the perfect pay dirt mat. And I've told Dave this a couple times, so hopefully someday he'll be like, you know what, let's give it a shot. And then he'll force me to buy a case of them since it was my idea. I said I was going to spark one up when I started doing this, didn't I? And I done did make a liar out of myself. Did I show you guys my new joint holder that I made? Isn't this sick? Boom! 5-barrel spliff. I gotta find a lighter that I don't have to reach for. Here we go. Yeah, if you're going out in July, you probably want a cabin. Air conditioner. They're grammars. Oh no, I've done a video on the Adventure Sluice before. You know what, actually? I think my Adventure Sluice video was a live stream. So I don't think I do have a review video on the Adventure Sluice. But I have one of the, I have the flared one in my special color. And now I have the non-flared version, What I should have done, and I wasn't thinking, is I should have just went ahead and bought the other clamp from him that lets you marry the flared one to one of these. But I was all stupid, and I was like, no, I don't need that. I should have just got it. Because then he would have given me a free sluice anyways. I would have gotten two. But in my mind, I'm thinking, well, this is this long. My tub is this long. I couldn't fit a second one. But then after it was too late, I realized, why the fuck am I churning down free stuff? Dumbass. I'll find a place to use it. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll make a few of those cases and post them up. It takes a while to print them, though. Alright. We'll crank it up to clear out this stuff down here. Well, alright. I definitely see some gold. A lot more material than I'd like to go through as far as cons go, but the bigger cells are going to catch more non-gold material. It's just the way it is. That's about the right length. Phosphorus pan's making a comeback. And I'm going to take this thing out of there because I don't need it. Alright, let's do this shit. Now the only reason I'm using the phosphorus on this is because it's a longer pan and this is a longer sluice. I think I just dumped some foreign material in the pan that I don't want to deal with. Might be ashes, I'm not sure. Yeah, I've definitely taken a liking to this color blue. Kind of wish everything I had was this color. It's nice. Alright. Slide the ass end off. A little bit of dirt got caught up in there, so we'll wash that down. The header is a lot smaller though than like my header box, so that's kind of nice. But mine's more of a stand / header box. Damn it, that's my longest freaking pan, and I'm still having trouble. Hell yeah. And this is why I want to cut this thing down. Because cleanups in this environment are a pain in the ass with large, well, like that would ruin it over time. Alright. That was tedious. Yeah, for reals. And I don't want to use a full-size bucket to clean out in this space, you know? When my micro mat works perfectly fine. Anyway. Floaty gold. Down. Where's my brush? Oh, there. saying nothing. I'm trying, okay? I'm trying. Not disparaging. It's just once I got to a certain point. Here's the thing. This pan, that pan is not made for this kind of environment, right? You need more water. You need deeper water. This is a very small movement, very precision, I guess you would say, requirements in the equipment, right? You gotta have equipment that's going to be able to do a lot of stuff with small movements. And this pan is the best pan that's ever been made, right? It's a shame that you can't buy it anymore. Because I wish I could get it in XP Pan Blue. But you can't, because that's not in the cards. And there's your gold. Not too shabby. Let's get her sucked back up. Dry it up, weigh it out, blah 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 blah. No, only because a 3D printed pan does not work the same as a mold injected pan. The 3D printed pan is going to have a completely different action because of the striations that are the different layers of the 3D print. So it's going to give different turbulences. It will still work, but it would be, I mean, if I could get it specifically that the striations went along this path, like this, it'd be fine. But if they're like that, then it kind of screws it up, because then it just gives it a slide. But even that wouldn't be bad as long as, you know, these lips are done well. The other problem is this is like 14, 15 inches. And a 14, 15-inch 3D printer is going to set you back a good $1,000 plus. Anything decent, anyways. Now, I did at one point try to make a mold of the outer side of it that could be used with a vacuum seal mold or a vacuum form. But that kind of didn't work out either. I didn't get nearly enough material to fill this thing. This is the big goddamn pan. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, if I could, I'd love to 3D print one because I'll fucking 3D print anything, man. But I don't think at the end of the day it would be worth the effort just because it wouldn't work very well. I mean, it might work well, but again, I would need a big ass 3D printer. That is true. A half size one would be freaking sweet. That would be amazing for in here, but not quite half size, maybe like 75%. Because I like that big alluvial space that I have. And that's what really makes the pan awesome is it's got an alluvial space, so the entire flat is a low pressure dropout. So your gold's more apt to stay up at top. And everything kind of just falls down to the bottom where there's a nice back lip. So when you do that motion, it doesn't splash you and get you all wet. And then when you're all done, you can use the back end of that pan to pan out the trash. So if I had one of those like little 3D scanners, then I might try, resizing it so it would fit on my 3D printer. Maybe I'd give that a shot. But it would be a lot of material, and I would want to make sure that it's completed. Otherwise, it would be shitty. Oh yeah, you won't find one. If you do, email me immediately, because I'll buy 100 of them. I actually would, probably, maybe. But yeah, last chance for sloppy seconds. Make sure you hit that button, do the thing, leave a comment. Make it witty, make me laugh, because I am going to read it in front of the class. The other thing we're giving away tonight is some Patreon bags. Thank you to my Patreons earlier. And to cap that off, I have a monthly Patreon raffle. And, Sheffy, it's the Braun pan. Made by Chris Braun out of Gold Bar. He used to run a shop there. And it was Braun Engineering or Braun Prospecting was his other sub-company, whatever. You know what? Maybe you might find it if you actually reach out to the guy and you find his information. I guess I never really dug too deep, considering how much I know. But, first spelling. The first one. B-R-A-U-N. Ran a store called Prospectors Plus in Gold Bar. What was I saying? Oh yeah, fucking Patreon thing. So, if you become a patron for $5 a month, you get my thanks, obviously. Thank you. But you also get entered in for my monthly raffle, where you can win a bag of my special pay dirt. Today, this one is the Rockhound pay dirt. It's my dirt, my pay dirt that I got out of the river with gold added to it. And it's going to be sweet. So you would get one of those. Now I'm going to be giving one away to somebody in that raffle. My $50 patrons, they're also entered in for that raffle, but they get one of these bags. I just send them one. So they're already winners in that case, and they could potentially win a second one. So I think I've had it happen one time where one of my $50 patrons got their bag and won that month. So they got two for their single pledge. But you can definitely get entered in for at least one at that $5 level. Potentially you can get two. You can definitely get one at 50. So check that out. If you like what I do here and you're not a patron, go to Patreon, Backyard Prospecting. Links in my about page, my main page, and sign up. And it's good stuff. But in that, I give them a bag of pay dirt. And we're going to do that right now. Let me hop over to the other window so I can change what's on that window. This is the downside to virtual windows. I can't just hop over and change it while I'm talking. I gotta move shit around. There we are. Alright. We got 18 names on the wheel. Let me hit this shit one more time. And alright, let's do it. Let's find us somebody to give some pay. Leslie Spencer, congratulations. You are this month's Patreon winner. We've got a bag of dirt coming out to you. You don't need to be present to win this one, patrons, so if you couldn't stay, it's all okay. I have your information, so I'll know how to get you. I'll know how to track you down. All right. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for. How much gold did we find? So let's go grab that thing. Hopefully it's cooled down enough that I can touch it. Yep. All good. Top over to the bench cam. Move all this shit out of the way. I really got to clean up my bench. I was so happy to get a shed. And it was nice for maybe a minute. And then I moved in. And ever since, it's been a goddamn mess. Yeah, I know, right? Like an earthquake. Alright. There's our gold. Let's tear the thing. What did we find tonight, folks? On the dot. Just a little bit over. 1.03 grams of that gold. About a tenth. You know what we do. And I didn't prep any dirt. Shit. So, same as the patrons, you're going to get a little bit of my prospecting pay dirt. Just like that. That is Dig Daddy's pay dirt from the river. Right there. Now, the dirt is still a little bit wet. Unfortunately, it's hard as hell to dry dirt in the winter. So, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Doesn't stink though, so kudos for that. Kudos me. Or as Gordon Ramsay says it, kudos. Grab a sticker. You're welcome, Leslie. Thank you. Thank you for being you, man. All right, sloppy seconds. There we are. Where's my pen? That one's the shitty one. I really should throw the shitty pen away because I keep grabbing for it, thinking that it's gonna work, and I know it won't. And now I can't find my. Found it. All right, so. 3. What is it? 3-3? 23. Dig Daddy. it, man. I have to scoop all that up. There might be gold in there. And this is the downside. I should have put the dirt in the bag before I fucking put the gold in it. Now it's just flowing out of the cup like a turd. There we go. You guys are thinking, thank you for that imagery, Big Daddy. Rolling like a turd. No catastrophe. I got the right tools for the job. And that's partially why I put the neoprene layer down so I could do this. Oh, you didn't. Oh, I had a fucking hero moment. And oh, you guys saw that. Well, that was going to be my question, Mr. Ohio. Now, I can leave this pay dirt unadulterated, exactly how I pull it from the river, and you can get the exact Dig Daddy experience. Or we can sauce it up. What do you guys say? Should we sauce it up with a little extra fire? A little extra garnitos? Everybody got real quiet. Fire, more sauce. Saucy. All right. Well, let's do it. I won't do it too bad. How about that? A little garnet sand. We pan it in the... A little bit of big garnets. Alright. I won't do too much because it is just a little bag, you know. I want to shake it up a little bit. Alright. Now, if you haven't already done it... Oh, fuck. It's everywhere. If you haven't already done it, make sure you leave your comment. If you've already done it, good on you. If you're barely making your way there, ain't that a bitch, because we're about to give this shit away. So, Leslie, once again, congratulations on your Patreon win. I already have your information from Patreon, so no worries about getting that to me. However, the person who wins the sloppy seconds absolutely needs to send me your address, otherwise I don't know where to send the dirt. So, we're going to grab some comments. 31 of them. Mr. Mark Miller won last week, so he's out on this one. Sorry, Mark. But enjoy that pay dirt. Otherwise, we were leaving out duplicates. Only one entry per person. One winner. And let's pick that person. Sloppy seconds. Here we go. Our winner this week is going to be Mana YT808. Congratulations. Stay blessed, everyone, with aloha. Yeah, baby. Congratulations. I may actually have your address, but just for safety's sake, go ahead and send it to me again. And you can, of course, send that to DigDaddy at backyardprospecting.com. And there you go. Make sure you get me that address. I'll get you that dirt. Send Leslie, I got you covered. Everybody else, I got you covered. Everyone else, thank you for tuning in this week. As always, I appreciate you guys hanging out. It means the world to me that you would give up your time to hang out with this jackass. So thank you so much. Otherwise, remember, I do always have the backyardprospecting.com website where we got the prospector shop, and I have some toolboxes, some spoons. If you like the spoon that I use here, I do have those available now. They are high quality, kick-ass tools, not the cheap shit you find on Amazon. So go check those out. I got those on the Prospector shop as well. Otherwise, like Captain Craig says, have a safe weekend. If you get out there to the rivers, heavy pans to you, find that shiny. And don't forget to tune in Sunday morning for my pay dirt review. Otherwise, this is Dig Daddy signing out from the shed. If I don't see you out at the rivers, I will catch you in the backyard. Peace!